Hey everyone, this is Lee with LEEP Fitness. I'm an in-home personal trainer, which means that I help my clients get fit and realize the full potential of their well-beings, all within the comfort of their own homes. Today we're going to be discussing the differences between running and walking when it comes to weight loss. A lot of people believe that running must be the better option because it's more challenging and therefore it must burn more calories. Others believe that if distance is kept the same, it doesn't matter whether you're running or walking, you're going to burn the same number of calories either way. So which one is the truth and which one should you be following if you're trying to lose weight? Let's find out. The first thing to point out is that when it comes to weight loss, the amount of calories being burned is our priority concern. There are plenty of other reasons why running or walking might each be great forms of exercise, but for the sake of our argument today, we're really only concerned about the amount of calories that are being burned. So most people will recommend if you have, for example, a 30-minute window in which to work out, you should go for a 30-minute run as compared to a 30-minute walk. Obviously, because in a 30-minute run, you're going to cover more distance than you would if you were walking. Moving your body over a greater distance means that you're going to be burning a greater number of calories, which again is what we're concerned about for this argument. In other words, you might be able to jog 3 miles in 30 minutes, whereas you might only be able to walk 2 miles in that same amount of time. So if distance is the important factor, what if we keep distance constant across both modes of exercise? What if I don't care about how much time it takes? Well, first of all, you'd be a liar, because everyone cares about how much time it takes. No one's looking to spend more time on a treadmill just to cover the same amount of distance. But even taking that bit of logic out of the argument, the question still remains. Mile for mile, will walking and running burn the same amount of calories? No. No, they won't. If distance is kept constant, running still burns more calories than walking. That's just the way it is. You see, walking is actually a more mechanically efficient movement, meaning it's better at using less energy than something like running. Fortunately for our purposes, that's the opposite of what we want. We want our bodies using more energy and burning more calories, and that's why running is typically the better option. Now keep in mind that the faster you walk, the more calories you're going to burn. So a really fast walk can actually approach and maybe even exceed the same amount of calorie burn as a run. But the reality is that most people don't walk that fast, even when they're doing it for exercise purposes. So it seems that when it comes to weight loss, running is the obvious choice between the two. So why would you ever choose to walk for a workout? Well, let's be realistic here. Running is hard. It doesn't matter how many calories you can burn in 30 minutes of running if you can't run for 30 minutes. For a lot of people who are unconditioned, running simply isn't an option for them. And that's why we look for alternatives like walking. So if you had to choose between a 10-minute run, because that's all you're capable of, and a 30-minute walk, you would choose the 30-minute walk. Better yet, run the first 10 minutes and then walk the next 20. Walking is also a much lower impact form of exercise. Running can sometimes really put a beating on your feet, your legs, your hips, and especially your knees. And a lot of people don't want to deal with that. To be clear, running properly doesn't typically cause knee pain in most people. But for people who already have knee pain or are more susceptible to it for other reasons, running does have the potential to exacerbate that pain. That means make it worse. So for people in that category, walking may be a more manageable option for them. The takeaway from this video is that if your goal is to lose weight, running is almost always the better option if you're capable of doing it. To be honest, traditional steady state cardio like walking or running should probably be one of your last priorities if you're trying to lose weight. Your diet is always going to be the most important factor, and after that, things like strength training and high-intensity cardio seem to be more effective at promoting weight loss in addition to developing more desirable body shapes. If you liked what you saw in this video, don't forget to hit the like button down below and also subscribe to this channel. You can also find a lot more information about weight loss, health, and fitness at leapfitness.com, which you can find in the description for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Running does have the potential to exacerbate. Running can make things worse.